Hello, fellow humans of Earth. Today I am presenting to you an idea that I feel like it came from Earth itself, because I was spending every day in nature for the last week, and at least for like 2 hours. And then I just got this spontaneous idea that through feeling how tricky and complex it is to be human, this is helping me so much that I would really love it to help others too. So the idea is that we are starting the game, the 40-day game of presence. And what's that about? It's about actually slowing down and being able to, at some point, recognize the magic of the present moment once again. The magic of being enough attuned to now that we can hear the subtle sounds around us. We can feel our emotions, our feelings moving through us as an observer of them. So that we can recognize what makes our being smile, what makes us happy and joyful, what lights us up. And what can nature teach us through this presence with her is the question, the main question. That if we ask this question, I'm sure we'll receive some answers. How to play this game. What's it about? Yeah, it's just about us taking 30 minutes every day to be present. You can even split it into smaller pieces, if you don't have 30 minutes in a piece. It's just about us just stop running around and not like bees, but like flies and shit, running after shit. Yeah. We are kind of like flies running after shit. Running after money, after success, after survival, after competition, after weird stuff. So the only rule of the game is that there is no use in these 30 minutes of your phone, of any technology, any distractions. I would actually even recommend that there is no music, you don't even take this time to write or anything, that this is just a time for presence. I'm not saying that is not presence. It's just this, what we're focusing on is that we remember this inner stillness and stability that's here still with us. It's still present within us, but we have to practice this, because as we continue to evolve through this Aquarian age, technology is just going to get more and more advanced, and we have to be the ones that are skilled enough to regulate ourselves from going to extreme. And that's the time is now for this. So what you can do is you can either spend these 30 minutes in nature, go to a forest, go by a stream, go for a walk. If you're in a city, just go for a walk. If it's raining, stay at home, watch the rain through your window, breathe, do some conscious exercises with your body, watch your body move, follow your breath. Just 30 minutes in a day, and it doesn't have to be in a whole piece, as I said. This morning it was raining, so I chose to do meditation for 20 minutes. And then I did for another 20 minutes, just without any guidance or anything. I did some yoga asanas and breath work. And that was my time. And when you're outside, you know what happens when we're present? We start to see the magic in the moments again. We start to see things that we wouldn't see otherwise. We start to remember the interconnectedness of everything. We start to see deep symbolism and harmony that nature mirrors to us, She is our greatest teacher. I'm just the messenger. And I'm the total student of hers. And I just as much as you need this too, And today, it feels like we are so overactively in our self-reflective minds. And people don't even notice the flowers growing now, blooming again when it's spring, the birds singing, the wind blowing, the little subtle changes of this earth in its cycles. Why? Because we are so overwhelmed mentally. And that's why this 40-day game of presence is exactly for helping us calm that down, Again, doing 3 multiple things at the same time. Listening to a podcast, washing the dishes, thinking about what we have to do in the afternoon, and blah, 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 blah. And what is here an issue? It's that we're not leaving time, especially with today's technology, and this is super important. We're not leaving time to just be with our inner world, to just be with the beauty of the outer world, with the beauty of the present moment. It doesn't matter if you live in a city. You can find it. You just have to be present enough to even see the beauty. It's no big deal. It doesn't take a lot of our time or efforts to make this happen. All that we gotta agree on, if you're up for playing this game with me, is that for the next 40 days, 40, why 40? Because that's how long it takes for our whole nervous system to create, like this body creates a new memory, The cells in your body start getting used to, I can self-regulate myself into 30 minutes of being present every day without using my phone, without using any technology, without anything. It's just you, yourself, nature, the streets, your window, nothing else. Quiet, This is not a strict challenge. If you skip a day, if you miss it by accident, or you just can't make it happen, no way, don't worry about it. You don't have to now put yourself down and stop, It's okay. Just keep going. Just start again tomorrow. Just continue, we don't have to start from one again. Just continue. And just let this become a little act of self-love that you do every single day. You can be creative about it. And I'm also going to post a little demo workbook for these days. Then at some point it'll be down in the link of this video in the description. And it'll just be some little guidelines, some ideas of how we can move through this transition, how we can slow down even when we have so much to do. And what I'm excited about? Whoever decides to do this, I really want to hear what this has changed for you. And right now, we're not going to create a community of this where you have to let anyone know how many days you've done it. And this is something that, let it be intimate. Let it be that you are doing this for you. You are doing this to show yourself that you can be consistent in the time that you give yourself to be present with the world around you and the world inside you. There's so much magic to be seen, even walking the streets of your town, even walking through the forest, or sitting by the stream, or watching the clouds, or sitting in your room while the sky is crying, and you are just breathing with it. There is so much beauty in giving us this simple time for 40 days and just watch how much magic will come through to you. Because we don't need to get extreme about I'm not going to use my phone for 40 days. We all have things to do. We don't have to fight with this age of today. It's all about evolution, but it's also all about balance. So let this be our practice of balance. And if you're up for it, comment down below. Let me know that you're starting this game. I'm going to post some also ideas and journaling prompts for afterwards, but also ideas how to spend this time of presence, And mark it on your calendar, starting today, starting tomorrow, starting, don't start it after tomorrow. Start it today or tomorrow. And whenever you're watching this video, it doesn't matter. And let us be those curious children of this earth that we actually are, We don't have all the answers. We don't. At all. Let us be the students. Let us observe what is happening. How does nature work? How do I feel? What do I want to do spending my time instead of being on my phone and scrolling and talking to ChatGPT and I don't know what, just do this for you. Be creative. But no phone. Don't take it with you. I'm not going to take it with me. Sometimes I would like to record some things. Maybe I will record some things. But I will keep this promise to myself. No using my phone. At least 30 minutes when we go somewhere. And what is important here that I'd like to mention? The intention. You are intentionally saying to yourself, now I'm taking the time to practice presence. And that means that you're letting your whole being know that this is the time for this and that is what is happening. Instead of, I don't know, I drove my kids to school and then I went to the store and then I rushed home to make lunch, but I didn't take my phone with me. So does that count? No, it doesn't count. you don't have anything to do in this time. That's the point. You're not doing, you're being. We need to practice balancing this back because we've gone too extreme. We are just doing. And yeah, that's the idea. Okay? And that's the main purpose of this. So it's simple. It's a simple challenge. The rules are that there are no rules except, and yeah, let me know if you're gonna do this. Let me know when you've started. Comment down below and connect with me through other social medias. And please, if you want to see more content, if you want to support my sharings, then subscribe below and hit a like, because this really supports creators in creating more content, especially on YouTube. So I'm excited to share this with you guys, and stay tuned because I'll link the workbook below very soon. Also, just give me a few days. I gotta take it slow because this whole idea came very spontaneous, and yeah, I gotta practice also the presence myself, letting it come, instead of just like doing. But through being a little bit more, such incredible things happen, guys. I mean, we regulate our whole being so much just by this little grounding practice of taking this time. So let's do this. And sending a lot of love. And talk soon.